Wynters, singer-songwriter, drag entertainer, licensed cosmetologist, ordained spiritualist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuted energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Or if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. With that being said, if you shop for Dorothy, use the code. When you shop for Dorothy, use the code Naomi Wynters 10 for a discount on your entire order. Naomi Wynters 30 Days of Gratitude Journal is available exclusively on Amazon. And thank you for streaming my music, adding me to your playlist. I see the incompetence and jealousy of people runs wild, and people are just nasty and go out of their way to be spiteful. So none of the songs on my Tides of Temptation EP are explicit, but someone and the distributing back end went out of their way to take the one wrongly marked song and turn around and mark the whole EP is explicit. So please continue to stream. It's wrongly marked, and I've been working on getting this issue corrected. But someone is childish and petty and obviously incompetent. So if you're streaming, thank you for streaming and adding me to your playlist. Thank you for continuing to show up. I hate people, and I dislike using the word hate, but I loathe people that get jobs just to get jobs. They don't care about the job field they're doing. They don't care that they're potentially blocking someone that is actually excited or wants to work in that field. And then, like healthcare, like art in any instance, those same people lack empathy and don't want to help the actual people that are in the field. They just show up for a job and try to pit and compare them to other people and create issues. I think it's obnoxious. I think it's childish. I think it's belittling. And I also think it's bullshit. I, at 40 years old, continue to deal with narcissistic family members. I have an older sister and an older brother, no other siblings under me. My older sister is the only person in reality that might get a message through to me, but quite frankly, fuck anybody and what else they have to say. It's been that way my whole life. I'm not changing. That's not changing. And I'm not going out of my way to disrespect someone, but I do what I do, and me doing what I do, how I do what I do, allows other people the opportunity to grow and expound upon what they're doing. So when you go out of my way to create issues that are unnecessary, just best and believe that I'm going to return the favor to you. I work by myself, for myself, so when I'm interacting with people and I'm getting this shit behavior from people, it kind of is a nuisance because it's like making a mental note to come back for this person. But that's me sharing today, and this is letting you know that I show up every day despite having grief. I have people hating me and pitting, being childish and immature behind the scenes because they're stealing from me and pretending to be me and denying it. But I show up enthusiastically as being me every day. So, with the bear card here is our energy card read for today. It's ruled by number 15 in numerology. 1 and 5 make a number 6. So take a step back and reflect on your higher purpose. Make sure what you're doing is coming in from alignment. Make sure you're doing it for the right reason. If you're going out of your way to try to control somebody, to try and dictate, to think you have a final say in somebody's life or you never had a say in anybody else's life, then no. Like my life, the same people that have said fuck off are not now trying to come in and think they're going to get paid and work for me, because no. I've done all this by myself. I'm going to collect all this by myself. Fuck you. You had opportunities to be around and in my life, and you chose not to. So when we talk about stuff like that, does this help me on my higher purpose? Is it baggage that I have to unpack? Is it somebody else's crumbling life that I have to fix? Then no, I'm not. I'm not unpacking somebody else's baggage or fixing their crumbling life. As far as the bear card here, keywords for it are power or boss, leadership, strength, bully, stability, forceful, protective, influence. Astrology ruling this card is Taurus. So this could be Taurus could be in your chart. Someone around you could be a Taurus, or you could be in these energies. When you have boundaries, a lot of people can start calling you narcissistic, egotistical. They are insecure on you just being naturally correct and or right. Um, when you enforce your boundaries, they consider you to be a bully because you won't allow yourself to be manipulated by them. A lot of people will continue to poke and prod at you and create issues when they don't understand something. A lot of people possess um, the ability to process and properly analyze knowledge using critical thinking skills. And I would say it's a lack of comprehending what they've read, but they can't understand what they've read and apply it using critical thinking or decipher it using critical thinking or expound upon it, then they generally don't understand it. So it's not comprehension at that point. Is it is what it is. Um, it's like some people jump into, well, let me try to understand this, and then they apply critical thinking. Some people get it right away. Their critical thinking, it's like, yeah, no, and in turn, the comprehension doesn't matter. So, um, but yeah, this is the energy card pull. Hello, Blue Pill. This is going to be a short read today. Remember, you can only book with me. Book any of my services on naomiwinters.com or dustedbydamon.glossgenius.com. Again, those are the only places you can book with me. Not via text message, not via messenger, not via DM. I will send you the link to my website, which is linked in my bio. It's linked on my channel. It's linked on Google. So, quick cleanse. Yes, move all that blockages, which I just remember anytime somebody does anything ill or negative to you, towards you, speak shit on your name, that's more money in the bank. Alright, what do we need to know, Spirit? First card out to a coin. Set priorities here. You're being rewarded for your sacrifice. Set priorities. You're being rewarded for your sacrifice. Judgment, you earn this reward. Judgment coming out, you earn this reward. And the way this spun around, it was like a negative consequence, judgment, negative consequence. So somebody could be experiencing that if find out apart from fucking around. For the most part, most of you are setting priorities because you've earned this reward. You've been through the ringer. You have experienced more than you needed to experience. Ace of Cups, there's an energy of emotional readiness. So you're in an energy of growth. You're in an energy or a place of you can respond calculated. You can give input and or feedback from a calculated space. Ace of Swords coming out with the Tower moment. So newfound clarity has happened. Maybe this you went through something, the ringer, and it opened your mind. It's like going to even Young Miami, Carisha said it, speaking on like the fallout. Um, but it's like even like going to jail or being separated, pulled away from other people. Not even jail, just like your own isolation, your own hermit mode. Going on a trip for a while, traveling for a while, you start to experience different things. You start to think differently, and in a lot of those instances, like if you're in the hospital, hospitalized for a while, you're forced to be with your thoughts. So, and your thoughts can either like be good or they can be bad. And a lot of people just choose to like, if it's bad, they just let it ride. And you have the chance to like work, unpack on those. So that's what this is. It's like there's like this newfound clarity as to who you are, or people understand who you are, and it's taking them through a tower moment here because they're understanding you, but it's like waking them up to like, oh, maybe they ain't shit. So there's strategic solutioning coming in. A lot of people realizing they may be the problem here. Yeah, this was a difficult decision. They're filled with self doubt because they're seeing that they're quite possibly the problem, and they're reliving past trauma here. But it's like people trying to control and manipulate in this situation that didn't want to be like, I'm doing what I'm doing. No, it's people being toxic and childish. People going out of their way to say, well, they're doing this and they're doing this just to see someone frustrated or hope they give up on themselves or what they're doing because they felt like by manipulating, by spying, by sneaking, by sleeping with the enemy, that was going to, send you down that road to crash out. Seven of Swords here. Yeah, there's lots of hidden deceit with the Knight of Coins, but you had the patience to succeed. You allowed yourself to move forward, to grow. You allowed yourself to continue creating regardless if someone copied you, or you allowed yourself to continue creating and doing it your way, growing. So let's see. Yeah, this is that Nine of Swords. We're living past trauma here. And because you may have even experienced some of that past trauma, past bullying, the Ace of Coins here is an energy of a new abundance. So new abundance is coming in for you. The Empress here, this is an energy of a nurturing creator. So you're showing up as a nurturing creator and withstanding adversity. So it's like mama bear instinct. So you're like protective of what you've done, and people are seeing there's a death uh, or a necessary ending here. So it's like people that don't understand just try to label things as whatever they want and say carry on whatever fuck you. I think it's this when somebody's inputting an opinion or giving unneeded resolution, continuing to state. The Fool here. So you're stepping into an energy of a fearless beginning here. You even maybe have some nerves in this beginning, but it looks like a perfect partnership or a new partnership here for you. A wishes granted partnership. Oh, and it's unbridled joy. So this is a lot of like everything. You get all of the things. Perfect partnership, wishes granted, and the joy. And that's from the Fool, so it's like a fresh new beginning and withstanding adversity. So this is, I'm hearing end of time. Justin Timberlake and Beyonce until the end of time. Yeah. And they see you as a leader. You stuck it out. God damn. Rewarded for the sacrifice of the hangman. We're going to stop there. That's all you need to know. All you do is win. Congratulations. If this message resonates with you today, please like the video and or leave a comment. If it does not, it is okay. Don't be a troll. Keep on scrolling. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in today. Round of applause for you showing up. Pat on the back for you being accountable. Continue to drink your water. Mind your business. Mind your businesses and drink your water. Go outside and put your toes in the grass, the sand, hug a tree with its permission. Again, drink your water. Mind your business. Take in that sunshine. Burp your house. Clean your house. Do what you need to do. Cleanse your spirit. Cleanse your space. And show up for yourself again today in a truthful, honest way that is you being accountable for your actions. With that being said, don't overpour from an empty cup. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. See you tomorrow.